guys. We're here. We are in the end game, the final planetary exploration, maybe. Um, Holy cow! I'm so shocked. We are doing Builder's Vault access. It says the Vanguard may now begin the final exploration of the Builder's Vault. When in the Eye of the Void system, you may go to log 460 to start it. Whew. So I'm sending out all four this time. I don't know what we're going to be facing, but we're just going to go with all of our best. Unfortunately, Amir and who was the other rank 3 guy that was really good? They're in resting crew, so we can't even use them. So I looked at a lot of the like special icon, the charge usages, and a lot of these aren't going to be very helpful, unfortunately. But we're sending out 4 rank 3 people, our best of our best, and we're just going to hope that that's good enough, because that's all we have right now to go. But with that, I'm using the Waygate. I know that we need the null field shielding, so I put that in place. But let's dive in and let's find out what we need to do. So 460. You're about to begin the final planetary exploration of the campaign. Ooh. It is recommended to bring your best crew members for this mission. Regardless of the number of players, you'll be allowed to take all 4 sections on this exploration. Okay, good. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Remove any revealed situation cards from the game. Return any energy, command, and success tokens to the token bag. Return the planetary scanner to the box. Okay. Returned to the box. This mission uses unique setup rules. Please follow the instructions below carefully. There will be no evacuation from your final deployment. Given enough injuries, your crew members will die, eliminating them from the exploration altogether. Return all crew members from resting crew to your hand of available crew members. Oh, that is good. So so we have Vakujlo, Amir. Let's see, and Samuel. Those are our other rank 3s. Do we have any other rank 3s? Okay, we don't. Okay, so let's see. We have Betty picked with a suspended charge to ignore 1 time track progression. Yes. So we're gonna send out Sam as the engineer rather than Betty. Sorry for the last minute switch, Betty, but I'm sorry. And then rather than Narcissus, yeah, Vakujlo. We're gonna. This one has a spin 1 charge to ignore the result of 1 injury die. I think that's going to be important. And then Amir, if at least 2 results of the roll pool are Vanguard, spend 1 charge to move all dice with exclamation result to the spent pool. And this one says spend 1 charge to gain a discovery from a deck. We don't care about discoveries at this point. So yeah, I think we're going to swap all 3 of them out. Choose 1 lander from page 19 of the ship book. If it is damaged, flip it face up. Place the board representing this lander on the table. Okay, we picked the Waygate. Highly resilient armor and extra mod space will be valuable for the mission. Take card A13 or A31 null field generator. Okay, from the lander mods, place it in the indicated slot. Fill the rest of the lander board with slots with any lander mods from page 21 of your ship book, or the awaiting envelope. Armor and anything that improves dice economy will be especially valuable in this mission. So dice economy, okay. Place the marker on the appropriate space of the supplies track on the lander board. Each player selects 1 of their available crew members to take part in the away team. It's highly recommended to take all 4 sections, even if there are fewer players. Playing solo, you must select 2 to 4 crew members, each from a different section. Okay, return any remaining crew members to the resting crew. This mission will be long and difficult and contains threats, okay? Each player places their crew member on their crew board and sets up boards according to their standard rules. Okay, the mission contains threats, but the number of leads and equipment other than TZO mech suits is limited. The number of leads and equipment, okay. Players take all equipment cards from the armory and place them face up on the table. First, each crew member of the raid team choose 1 small equipment card, places it next to their crew board. Then you must place one TZO mech suit card on the lander for each section that takes part in the final mission. Okay, I've already done that, so I've picked those because those are the best ones. So that's 4. Reduce the maximum number of personal equipment cards. Instead, if you don't have enough mission equipment, but we do because we have 3 plus 2 is 5, and then 5 plus 2 is 7 for this. Okay. Up to the limit determined by the previous step, place chosen equipment cards in a pile next to your lander board.
Your signal is fading away, team. Is everything okay?
Halfway through the sun's corona. Still a couple of hours from one of the null field generators burned up. We had to switch to a...
Away team, you are approaching the transitory region. The border between the corona and the chromosphere of a sun is very narrow, but the change in temperature will be drastic. Expect a sudden drop from 500,000 degrees Celsius to about 7,000 degrees Celsius.
Good thing we took our warm underwear. Wouldn't want to catch a cold.
Appreciate good moods, but a drop this large will severely strain your shielding. We had no way to stimulate thermal shocks of this magnitude in a lab. We can only rely on our theoretical models.
Well, let's hope you did your math right, Doc.
Okay. Does your lander have at least 6, 6, and 6? I'm going to say no. On the lander board, okay. Our start track, roll the danger die. We don't need to. Other. Progress the landing track. Okay. If your marker reached landing successfully, yes.
Personal log. Crew member number 213.
For the last part of our flight, the drive worked at full throttle to push us away from the neutron star. The gravity of this object was 2 billion times stronger than Earth's.
Ooh.
It took all the power of our physics-bending null field and our supercharged engines just to stop us from smashing into the surface. The touchdown was rough. Though the null field shielded us from most of the forces, our lander could still barely withstand the crushing gravity. When we walked out of it and set foot on the surface of the star, harder than a diamond and smoother than glass, I tried not to think about the powers at play around us. We were inside a red giant. The temperatures were in excess of 7,000 degrees Celsius. The pressure was off the charts. The amount of gamma radiation could fry us in a split second. If not for the visual reconstruction software that powered our visors, we would be blind. The gravity bent light itself in a way that would make it impossible for us to see. Even the smallest malfunction of the null fields on our mechasuits was enough to kill us instantly. I just wondered if the temperature and radiation would annihilate our every living cell before gravity squashed and spread them thin over the neutronium surface of the star. Then, something caught my attention. Just a half-mile from our landing zone, the scans showed a giant ramp leading deeper under the surface, a corridor carved in the densest matter of the universe. On both its sides, 2 large structures resembling vents stood, sucking in the hot plasma of the sun. I pulled up the digital spectrometer on my screen and started to take readings. It was time to begin our job.
That's a cool description. Holy cow. Open Planetopedia to 38 and 39. Thorne Zytkov object. If any other planet board is on the table, remove it and all of its cards from the game first. You'll not need them anymore. Shuffle all 3 G20 cards and place them face up on the global condition slots. Open the ship book to page 24 to perform begin planetary exploration. Wow. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, let me set it all up. Okay, here we are. I think I've got it all set up. We got 3 global conditions randomly shuffled. Got mission card M201, Raiders of the Lost Star. In the depths of a long dead star, builders have carved titanic archways and enormous tunnels. We must find whatever they decided to hide in this labyrinth. We also get Unique Discovery 30 on there. This mysterious labyrinth was carved in the hardest and densest matter known to humans, in the most inaccessible place we could have imagined. Short of putting their vault in the middle of a black hole, the builders couldn't make this any harder. Whew. I'm nervous about this one, guys. I might have to break this up into multiple plays because I don't have an extended period of time to play, but we'll get through it. 100% we'll get through it. So, let's see. So I think we're gonna start by, everyone's gonna just go ahead and spend 1 charge each. We're gonna gain 4 supplies with our orbital nanoware. Okay. And then that's basically it for our utility mods to help us. We have 9 supplies. This is gonna be a long one, I feel. So, looks like find a way into the depths of the builder's vault. When you fulfill your objective, you'll be asked to discard this mission. So I don't know depths of the builder's vault. I'm guessing it's here, mainly because all these movements. If we travel, if we get an exclamation mark or a computer, we have to roll the danger die, or we just use 2 dice to move to a connected sector. Okay, I brought jetpacks for 2 people, engineering and recon, so that'll help. But I think we're gonna start with Sam, engineering, because we can try to open the shutter. We need a wrench, a science, and a computer. So I think we can do wrench and science, wrench, science. Let's do that, because let's see, we can do 2 from the roll pool to the owner's spent pool. And should we just, I wonder if we should just do these 2 more. I mean, this is a lot of dice just to open a shutter. Or let's do it. I'm just gonna do it to start out. Okay, wrench, computer, science. The global condition is magnetic disturbance. A sequence of powerful electromagnetic pulses comes from inside the vault. So we don't really have anything that we can do. Yeah, nothing really to choose for that other stuff. So this all just goes spent. These get spent then to progress the yellow track. Oh shoot, oh we need 2 of them, I forgot, hold on. So this gets spent here for that. Then we get a computer, a wrench, and we need a science. So let's see. We can move 2 from the roll pool to the unspent pool to turn 1 other to the result with brackets. So if we do this one, we can change this one to this. Oh wait, hold on, we're not even close, are we? Oh no, we had this, so we can't change that because we need something else. So that's not going to work for us. Man, I hate to use something right away. So what if we did this one to science? So if we did this one's to science, then we get a wrench, computer, science, wrench, computer, science. Okay, let's do that. So those 2 get spent. We are going to use this. I'll move 2 from the roll pool to the spent pool to turn 1 other die to result with brackets. Perfect. Okay. So that gives us 2. Glad I spent all those dice. That was perfect, actually. So that was our first action. And we go to 742.
Personal log. Crew member number 213.
We tried to take some readings and scans of the iris. Despite its size, it was made with atomic precision. Giant petals interlocking in a way that wouldn't let through a single atom.
Wow.
It was hard to determine how thick it was. Any scans of the area behind the iris resulted in our sensors going haywire. Whatever was there, it had even more energy than the sun above us.
It says we can continue opening the iris or we can abort. Ooh. Is this a... Let's open it. We got it. We got to go this far. Replace the card in your sector with P431. Okay, so that does that. Good. Okay, here we go. Opening iris. The giant shutter begins to open, flooding the hall with blinding light and searing heat. The temperature of this jet is even higher than the one of the sun surrounding the vault. Important. Find a place to hide before the plasma jet fills the hallway. Okay. All right. So we need to move out quickly. Okay. So there's that. Okay. That there. All right. And then second action. Let's move. Right. So we've got the jetpack. So let's spend one red die, and we're gonna to the towering keystone. Within a large circle, a massive obelisk looms, its front adorned with faintly familiar glyph. Is it faintly familiar? Is it the Vanguard glyph, I wonder? Okay. All right. So that's his second action. So we're going to draw an event. Malfunction. We do line up, lose one supply, or roll the danger G. Lose equipment, use a supply, or gain the burn injury. 1, 2, 3. Let's lose a supply. So we go down to 8. All right, next. So we just need to start moving. We need a science and a compass. So Nereo is probably the best for that. So let's have him move here. First action, so that's 2 die. And we need no accident or computer. Okay, none. So we spent those 2 die to move. Oh, we have a jetpack. Whoops, so hold on. Let's just do a jetpack to move. I take that back, sorry. And then we're gonna study the circle. So we need a compass and a science. So compass and a science. If we get an accident, we go to a log. You can reroll any number of green die. Ooh, here we go. Let's do this. Before or after an action, move one crew member from your sector to a connected sector. Oh, ignoring path icons. Oh, I was hoping that I can move them from here. Oh, let's go ahead and let's say we use that early. So then let's go ahead and move Amir there. So we'll use that before we moved him over. I think that's fair. And then so we can reroll any number of green. We can move 2 to the roll pool to the owner's, or 2 from the roll pool to the owner's spent pool to turn 1 other to the Vanguard. We can reroll any number of green. So maybe we just do one more. Let's just do that. Oh, okay. Well, no problem. So we get it. The extra Vanguard doesn't really do anything. Log 839.
The keystone was surrounded by a narrow, circular gap on the floor, just half a centimeter wide, but leading too far down to measure. What's interesting, the area within this circle had almost no ash and debris, while the area outside it was covered in ancient remains, charred beyond recognition. It seemed obvious that something happened periodically within the circle that surrounded the keystone,
Transportation, maybe?
removing any accumulated debris. With this in mind, we were not sure whether we wanted to get closer to the stone or not.
Oh man. Touch the keystone or leave the keystone and move on. We gotta touch it. We gotta touch it.
The entire circular section of the floor bearing the keystone began to tilt quickly. Fortunately, we knew something was bound to happen here and tried to jump back.
Oh no. Immediately resolve a dice check. You may not use any dice combinations in this dice check. So 2 strength contains accident or other result. So we did, who did we do? We did Nereo for this, so we need 2 strength. So if we get this die, maybe this die, this die. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I'm so tempted to do this. I think I might. Adaptive droid. I hate to do this, but I think I want to guarantee this. During the dice check, you may place this card in the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including yourself. Add 2 Vanguard to the roll pool. After the dice check, return it to the armory. There we go. We're going to use it. We automatically get 2 strengths.
In front of us, the circular section of the floor flipped horizontally, 180 degrees. The keystone was now hanging under the floor, and in front of us, there was a small control panel with a single large button.
Great. Great. Place 433 in Sector 2. 433. Upturned keystone. The entire section of the floor bearing the keystone is upturned. The keystone itself now hangs somewhere below the floor. A small panel took its place. Operate the panel. You can go to log 92. Okay. And then place card P438 in Sector 4. Okay. 438 in Sector 4. Hanging keystone. You are now at the bottom of the dark pit, surrounded by ancient debris. The top of the keystone now hangs above your head. So we can search the debris or we can touch the keystone. Okay. Any crew member in Sector 4 may be placed in Sector 2. Okay. So I think, yeah, like I think if we didn't make that, we'd fall down below, maybe. We'd have to search the debris. So, okay. All right. Well, there's that. So that's his first action move, second action do the thing. So now Nerio has to draw an event. Skull, it does not line up, so we don't get suit tear. So we progress this time track. Progress this time track. Okay. All right, that's Nerio's turn. Let's do Amir's turn just to get him out of that area. So let's do, so we got to move here. Oh, I did the wrong, oops. Oh, it's Vakujlo. Vakujlo's still there. So let's do Vakujlo then, sorry. So let's have Vakujlo go next. So his first action is going to be move. And we have to spend 2 die. We don't want any computers or accidents. These 2 blue. Let's see, hold on. We can re-roll any 1 die. We can re-roll any 1 blue die. I think we're good. We're good. We made it. Okay. So that was our first action. Second action. Should we operate the panel? Ooh. Man, I kind of want to. Oh, we can't actually move. Vakujlo, should we operate the panel? I mean, is it just gonna flip it back over? Yeah, I mean, I think it's just gonna flip the keystone back over, is my guess. So maybe we should have Vakujlo move on. So let's have him move here now to the inner vault door. So we need to roll 2 more die. No accidents. No computers. So let's roll those 2. No accidents, no computers. Okay, so that was the second action. Draw an event. Mesmerized. Do not line up. So we progress this time track, progress this time track. Okay, and then Amir is the last one to act. So he's gonna move to the inner vault door. The towering doors are almost enough to fly your lander through. The closer you are to them, the higher the piles of ash and scorched remains are. So he has to spend 2 die, no computer, no accidents. Oh man, I'm getting so lucky with these die rolls. So that was his first action. And then second action, maybe we inspect the ashen field first, see what's going on. Maybe that's smart. Pickaxe and Xenology. Pickaxe and Xenology. So we can reroll green. We can move 2 to the result with brackets or a Vanguard. So maybe we should do 2 more. I mean, if we do 2 more, we can just do 2 red, a green, and a blue. Let's just do 2 red, a green, and a blue. Let's just do that. I mean, it doesn't matter what we roll. It's like, holy cow, we got the Xenology pickaxe, 2 Vanguards. Let's see, is there anything we can do that's good with 2 Vanguards? Or anything else we can do? Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, yeah, let's just do it. I'm okay. We were conservative, but we did it. So 872.
Did you find anything?
Not much. It's all mangled, as if a steamroller drove over it. Mostly metal and ceramics. Unknown super resilient compounds. I see no intact element larger than a thumbnail.
Considering the gravity here, it's a wonder anything survived.
I doubt the builders left all this junk in here on purpose.
Yeah, looks like someone tried to explore this place before us. They didn't get far by the looks of it.
Hey, I got something. Looks like a finger of an armored glove. Long, thin, 4 joints. Inside there's some organic residue.
Secure the sample. It may help us learn who got here before us.
Bagged and tagged. There's one more thing. The armor has melted on one side. My scans reveal signs of tremendous thermal stress.
The thing that left these marks had to be much hotter than anything in this area. We must be careful. The null field is already running at peak capacity. Anything worse than what we're already experiencing could easily overpower it.
Okay. Gain 3 alien tech leads. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we get +1 charge. What's a good +1 charge? Let's do Sam with the charge. And then we get 2 alien tech leads. Okay. That was a mere second action. Draw an event. Ambush. Do not line up. So we progress the time track. Progress this time track. Ooh, you know what? A threat card. Yeah, I think we're okay. So let's discard this card. Mech suit glitches. A flood of warning flash across our mech suits as they struggle to cope with spikes in radiation. When this global condition is revealed, flip all TZO mech suit cards and all mission equipment cards face down. You may not use them for now. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we should have reset that track. We should have discarded any number of time tokens from any tracks, then return this card to the armory. We should have used that. Okay. We travel is 2 die. If we get any accidents, we roll the danger die. And don't move to connected sector. Yikes. Okay, well, that's the next round. Who's gonna start? So is there any other way through? I have a feeling that operating the panel will flip this and we'll just fall down here. Then touching the keystone will flip it and we'll go back up. Searching the debris might get us a unique discovery, but I don't know. But we can't get anywhere from here no matter what, unless it touching the debris gets us something here, but I don't think so. So I think this is our way through. Opening the door is our only way through. So let's have, so we need 4 blue to open the door. So let's have Vakujlo start. His first action will be open the door, and we need a computer and a science, or 4 blue. Let's just do 4 blue. And so let's have Amir, who's there, assist. So we'll get these 4 dice and this die. And it doesn't look like it matters what we roll, right? Doesn't matter, right? If it's an accident, doesn't matter. Is there anything that we can roll that we can use? You know what? Let's do this. Let's take one of these dice back. Let's take this Vanguard one back, and then we're gonna do Stroke of Inspiration. Any die, roll 1 from your roll spent pool and add it to your roll pool. So let's do that. So then we can add this one, and that gets added to our roll pool, and that gives us 4 blue. So, okay. All right, that gets spent, and we open the door. Go to log 860.
We tried everything to open the door, but we failed. It had no visible mechanisms or controls. It was far too heavy to move, even using the full power of our mecha suits. The only interesting thing we discovered was a large circular panel made of some other energy-absorbing material that occupied the middle part of the closed doors.
We gain a success token. Not sure if that's going to help us. Let's just keep track of them just in case. Man, I mean, should we be? We don't. The rank up doesn't matter because we're all rank 4. So okay, we'll do it just in case. Okay, so there's no way to open this. Hopefully this is not the hallway. Uh-oh. It just looked. I was thinking this is the hallway, but this might be. Okay. So Vakujlo's second action, let's have him move back. There's no way to open this door. So this has to be the way. Maybe there's some debris down below that will help us. I don't know. So second action is going to be move. We have to spend 2 die. No accidents. No accidents. 2 die. That was his second action. His turn is no longer available. And you know what we're gonna do? Oh, we can't use equipment cards. Oh no. We don't line up the icon. Oh no. So this gets progressed. This gets progressed. So we go to log 729. Oh no.
Personal log. Crew member number 213.
The Iris focused the sun's plasma into a superheated jet that blasted down the corridor. Our suits immediately flashed with warning lights. Not even Dr. Corey predicted dealing with temperatures such as these.
Oh no. I think we're gonna get roasted. Replace the card in Sector 1 with 432. Sector 1 with 432. Okay. Focusing Iris. The lens behind the iris focuses the fury of the sun above into something even more dangerous. Each crew member who ends their turn in this sector rolls a danger die. Each crew member who enters this sector rolls a danger die. Danger die F, okay? Okay, so I was sure that we were going to get blasted all the way down here, but I guess not. Okay. Is card 433 upturned keystone in Sector 2? No, right? Oh, it is upturned keystone. Yes. Replace card 433 with card 435. Searing plasma jet. The plasma jet flows high above the consoles, but its heat is still capable of melting steel. Each crew member who ends their turn in this sector rolls a danger die. Each crew member who enters this sector rolls a danger die. That's not good. Each crew member who ends their turn here. Okay. And then replace the card in Sector 3 with 436. Yeah, it does go down. Charging plasma jet. As searing plasma hits the door, the center lights up, absorbing the energy. The giant obstacle begins to move away slowly. Each crew member who ends their turn in this sector rolls a danger eye. Each crew member who enters this sector rolls a danger eye. Ooh. It says the door is now open. Go to log 124. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, All crew members in sector 1, 2, and 3 roll the danger I die. Great. So everybody. So let's just start with Amir. Danger I. 1. Gain the wounded injury. And we don't have anything to do. So we just gain the wounded injury. Oh, that was bad timing. Okay. So now Vakujlo, 3 for I, is lose a die. So we're going to lose this blue die. Nerio, 4 for I. Oh, sorry, 3 for I is spend 2 die. Whoops. Spend 2 die, so we'll spend these 2 die. Sure. Spend these 2 die. And then Nerio got 4 for I. 4 is lose a die, so we'll have to lose this red die. Okay, and then finally Sam, 1 for I, gain the wounded injury. So Sam, oh, you know what? Oh, I thought that we had a card that said if you're going to gain the wounded injury, don't gain it. Nope. So 1 for I is gain the wounded injury. Stinky poo. Okay. All right, well that was fantastic. So anybody that ends their turn. So Vakujlo, turn is done. Okay, as you might have told us, a different day. So I'm gonna try to remember where we left off. It looked like Vakujlo just went, and I think he moved here. And then, so I think what we want to do is we want to have a mirror move back. And so he's going to go next. And then hopefully we'll operate the panel, and then everyone will flip down here and we'll hang out until the door is open. I think that's the plan. This is like a dungeon delver, seems like a dungeon crawl type thing, which is cool, but awesome. So I think that's what we're going to do. So Mir's first turn is we're going to move here. So to do that, we have to do 2 die, no accidents. So I guess we'll just do this one. This one. Okay, no accidents, so we move. And the second action, let's try to operate the control panel. So it looks like that's the danger A. And we have to get a computer or a xenology. So let's just roll 1 computer. Let's see, we can reroll any number of green, 2 to 1. It's more than 2 biomes. There's 1 biome, and 2 to 1 again. So, kind of only have 1 chance at this. So maybe we should do both of these, and we have to roll the wounded. Well, so let's do that. Okay, there's our 1 computer, and then danger A. 1 is spend a die, so we'll spend this die. Okay, that's done. This one for wounded means nothing, and then we go to log 92.
The circular section of the floor began to tilt. Eventually, it flipped horizontally, 180 degrees. What was above it now hung below, and vice versa.
Okay, it says if card 433 upturned keystone is in sector 2, it is, right? Oh no, searing plasma jet is in sector 2, or if there's no card in this sector other than the printed one, select this option. So we're going to do this. Replace any cards in sector 2 with P434. Uh-oh, that's bad. The building jet splashes against the central part of the keystone, showering the area with superheated plasma. Each crew member who ends their turn in this sector rolls the danger eye. Each crew member who enters this sector rolls danger eye. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's take this off. I thought that it would flip all the way, right? I don't get it. Okay. Then if card 436 charging plasma jet is in sector 3, yeah. Discard that card. Oh no. Oh no, we jacked it up. Place any cards in sector 4 with 439. Entombed. Uh-oh. Nothing compares to the darkness and silence of this once old, eons old tomb in the depths of a sun within a sun. How quickly you begin to forget the very concept of time. Important. If all crew members on the planet board are in this sector at the same time, you are trapped. Go to 597. Each crew member who starts their turn in this sector must perform the following special action at the first action in their turn. Keep your sanity. When rolling any dice in the sector, you may reroll one die. For every other crew member in your sector, red and green, nothing happens. Jeez. Boy, we really jacked this up. Okay, replace any cards in sector 4 with 439. Any crew members in sector 2 may be placed in sector 4. Any crew members in sector 4 may be placed in sector 2. So are we thinking that one person has to just stay out and take it? Is that what we're thinking? Yeah, and we need to turn this back. Oh my gosh. So let's do this. We don't have anything. What kind of cards? We can reroll danger die. Anything? Any of them? No. Let's just have Nerio stay up. So everybody else is going to fall down here. Okay, so that's just Amir's second action. So we have to draw an event now. Deadly trap. That would be accurate, but there's nothing there, so we actually progress the time track, progress this time track, and then that one would have progressed, but now it's not, unfortunately. Okay, so now let's have Nerio go, and maybe we should touch the keystone, because then it'll flip it back over, hopefully, and then it will start charging, opening the door again, and then I think we can actually have him drop down, maybe. So yeah, let's do that. So touch the keystone, go to 92. We don't have to roll for it.
The circular section of the floor began to tilt. Eventually, it flipped horizontally, 180 degrees. What was above it now hung below, and vice versa.
Okay. Deflected plasma jet is in sector 2. Select this option, so we're deflected. Place it with card 435. Okay, so back to searing plasma jet. Okay, place card 436 atop the cards in sector 3. All right, so we're back to a searing plasma hits the door, the center lights up, absorbing the energy. The giant obstacle begins to move away slowly. Okay. Okay, replace any cards in sector 4 with card 438. So we go hanging keystone again. You are now at the bottom of the dark pit, surrounded with ancient debris. The top of the keystone now hangs, so we can search the debris or touch the keystone. Okay, so we're not trapped or entombed or anything down here anymore. Okay. Any crew members in Sector 2 may be now placed in Sector 4. Okay, here we go. That's what we want to do. Okay, hint, the keystone is now under the floor and the plasma jet can travel further, hitting and charging the door at the end of the hallway. Please note that touching the keystone again will cause it to flip back up and block the plasma jet. Okay, yeah, kind of, we realized that, right? Okay, that was his Neria's first action. And then second action, I guess we will search the debris maybe. Strength, compass, and computer. So strength. Oh, we don't have any compasses really. Compass. And maybe we'll have somebody assist. Since we're all down here, I guess nobody has computer. So maybe a Vanguard. And then have Kujlo help with the Vanguard. Sure. Whoops. Okay, that's not helping. That's not helping. So let's have military training for Vakujlo. We can reroll any red die. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Strength, compass, computer. Or strength, compass, computer. Doesn't matter. So those are all done. Oh shoot. Who assisted with what? I think Vakujlo assisted with that. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Okay. So then go to log 57.
Some scorched remains of ancient explorers lie here. It seems they jumped into the pit to protect themselves from something above.
We now know that, right? Gain 3 alien tech leads. Merp. 1, 2. Ooh, plus one card, and nothing. A bunch of nothing. So who do we want to have a card? So Mir has 4, Kujla has 2, Recon has 3, and Sam with engineering has 3. So let's have Sam draw 1 and Vakujlo draw 1. Okay, reroll 1 injury die. That's all right. Okay. All right, so that was Nerio's second action. Draw an event. Please progress the time track. Oxygen leak. We don't line anything up, so we do progress the time track. So it says, flip all TZO mech suit cards and mission equipment cards face up. Discard this condition. Thank goodness. So now we're in eerie voices. No sound should penetrate the null field, yet the inside of our mech suits vibrate with unnerving voices. We can draw 1 section card if we get a DNA. Travel is the same. Okay. So that gets progressed. This one gets progressed. Boom. This one gets progressed. Boom. Okay. Sam's turn. Sam, I think, is just gonna prepare twice. Maybe we should rest. We'll rest once. So he gets all of his dice back. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's do, before or after an action, discard 1 additional card to take 1 chosen small equipment card from the armory. So I'm gonna discard Catch a Breath. And actually, we'll keep Catch a Breath and get rid of Focus. And then we're gonna get a small card from the armory. And we're gonna cut, it's gonna be this multi-port interface. So we can turn a standard success into a Vanguard. Then everything gets flipped over to, so his first action was rest. And second action, I guess, prepare. Draw a card, efficiency. Okay, turn is no longer available. And draw an event. Does not line up, so we just progress time tracks. This one gets progressed, this one gets progressed, and this one gets progressed. Okay. All right, so we just have to make it one more turn. hopefully the door opens and the iris turns off. So who do we want to start? So it's the next round. Do we need anybody that needs to rest? Yeah, I mean, Amir does, and Vakujlo does. Yurio kind of does. Let's have Amir start. Amir will rest for his first action. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we get 8 dice back. This 2 biome card isn't going to really help us because everything is just 1 biome. So we're just going to discard that one. Okay. All right, and then second action. I'm pretty happy with these. Let's prepare for a second action. We roll 1 red die. We'll just discard that one. Okay, that was his second action. So now we draw an event, and it's going to be nothing matches. So we progress the time track. Boom, progress time track. Boom. So let's go 124 first. The way is now open. Replace card in Sector 3 with 437. Uh-oh. Open gateway. Behind the door, a long ramp leads deeper into the heart of the neutron star. Descend. Spend 1 die to move the crew member to Sector 5. This counts as an action. Great. We've solved it. Place the Guardian Metahedron threat card in the indicated slot on top of the planet board. Place the Adaptive Shield threat card in the indicated slot on top of the planet board. Great. All right, first the Guardian Metahedron. Fight the Metahedron. Find the most common icon in the rule pool. Place a marker on this icon on the edge of the Adaptive Shield threat card. If several icons occur the same number of times, choose any of them. Remove all dice with icons marked on the Adaptive Shield threat card from the rule pool. Okay. I'm guessing that it'll slowly reconstitutes itself. Okay. All right. Shapeshifting shell configures itself in the blink of an eye, protecting against any known hazards. Reconfiguration. Remove 1 chosen marker from the edge of the threat card. Okay. So basically, so we'll set out a bunch of die, it looks like. We'll find the most common icon in the rule pool. Place a marker on this icon on the edge of the Adaptive Shield threat card. If several icons occur the same number of times, choose any of them. Remove all dice with icons marked on the Adaptive Shield threat card from the rule pool. Oh, I think we roll first, then we do that. So then it move Guardian by 1 sector towards a random crew member. Then each crew member in the sector with a Guardian rolls a danger die. Annihilation Blast. Crew member in the sector with a Guardian rolls the danger C die. Okay, great. That's fantastic. Place the standee in Sector 5. It looks like it stays in that section until we go into Section 5. Great. Okay. That's Amir's turn. Let's have Bakujlo start. Let's have him rest for his first action. Go into 5 supplies. Draw a card for him. Field surgery. When you would gain an injury, do not gain that injury. Okay. And we get 8 dice back. Okay, so that's his first action. And then at the touch the keystone again. So let's go to, oh, we forgot to do 135. Let's do that real quick. Discard 432 from Sector 1. If card 434, deflected plasma jet in Sector 3, discard it. If 435, searing plasma jet is in Sector 2, replace it with 433. Okay. Card charging 436, charging plasma jet is in Sector 3, discard it. Okay. Just as I thought, it just turns off basically. Okay. Now for Vakujlo's second action, he's now going to touch the keystone. So we're going to go to 92.
The circular section of the floor began to tilt. Eventually, it flipped horizontally, 180 degrees. What was above it now hung below, and vice versa.
So we got upturned keystone, so we're going to select that. Discard 433. Place any cards in Sector 4 with 439. Entombed. Any crew members in Sector 2. Okay, yeah, okay. Any crew members in Sector 2 may now be placed in Sector 4, so any of 4s can be placed in Sector 2. So everybody's going up here and here. Okay. Great. Perfect. So that's Vakujlo's second action. So now we draw an event. Don't line up. So progress this time track. We progress that time track. Charge. Move the Guardian by one sector towards a random crew member. Then each crew member in the sector with a Guardian rolls a danger die. But, I mean, there's no, it's not, I don't know, it doesn't say connected sector. I mean, should it move? I don't know. And then this goes here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say connected sector. I think I'm gonna move him. So he moves here. Anything in here rolls a danger die. Okay, and we have to make sure we are past this because it's gonna Annihilation Blast next. So, okay. Great, so that's Vakujlo's and Amir's turn. So now, let's have Nerio. He's gonna jetpack once, so he's gonna spend a red die. And use his jetpack, and he's gonna move here. Then, that's his first action. And then second action, he's gonna spend a die. So this one. And move your crew member to Sector 5. Fractal archways. This giant area reminds you of a confusing, multi-dimensional beehive. It wasn't designed for creatures who walk the ground. Return to the top level. 2 die to place your crew member in Sector 3. This counts as an action. Or map the area. 2 compass and a science go to 128. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to do that to be able to move on because we can't move anywhere. But we're here anyways. So that was his second action. Nothing lines up. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, Annihilation Blast. Each crew member in a sector with Guardian rolls a danger die. There's nobody in this section. This goes here. This one, we discard this card. And then it says, super heavy gravity and crushing magnetic fields cause anomalies never before observed by science. When the last G20 card is discarded and this global condition becomes revealed, each crew member rolls a danger die in any order. Then shuffle all 3 G20 cards and place them face up in one stack on top of the card. Oh, great. So we have to roll the danger die for everybody. So let's start with Amir. 1 for I. Gain the wounded injury. let's see, don't we have a reroll danger die thing? Yeah, mixed suit guardian. So let's place a marker on this. Let's reroll that danger die. Nothing. Okay, Vakujlo's next. 4 for I is lose a die. Ooh. So I guess we lose a die. So Vakujlo loses, we'll lose this one. Okay, Nerio next. 2 for I. Gain a wounded injury. Okay, so we're gonna do automated protective nanofoam. When you gain wounded, critically wounded burn injury, you use this, and then it won't happen. So that's what's gonna happen there. And then finally, Samuel, 3 for I. You spend 2 die. That's not too bad. So let's spend 2 die. 2. All right. And then we shuffle these up, and we put them back on the gravitational disturbance one. Great. We get magnetic disturbance. A sequence of powerful electromagnetic pulses comes from inside the vault. Okay. 2 dice to move to a connected sector. No exclamation marks or computers to travel. Okay. All right, so that's Nerio's turn. And I just noticed something. Mech Suit Pathfinder. You may only carry 1 suit. No effect can force you to return this card. If there is no marker on this card, you may place a marker here to move to any flag sector or a sector with another crew member for free, even if it's not a connected sector. At the start of your turn, remove the marker from this card. I'm going to do that. And then Vakujlo is going to move here. Okay. Then let's go Sam. Sam's going to go. And I wonder if we should take care of that wounded die. Oh, here we go. Nano Med Kit. You are another crew member in your sector, discards 1 injury card, 1 injury die, and loses 1 die at the ready to discard the armory. That's better. So Vakujlo needs to be in the same sector as Sam. So let's get Sam over there, and then we'll do that. So here we go. So Sam is gonna use a jetpack. So he's gonna spend his red die. He's gonna go here, and then he's gonna spend another die. Let's just spend pickaxe, and he'll move here. Then it says you're another crew member in your sector, so we have to spend a blue or a green. So we'll spend a blue. Discards 1 injury card, 1 injury die, and then return this card to the armory. That gets returned to the armory. He loses a die, so let's lose this red one. And then we get rid of the wounded injury and the wounded card and the wounded die. Okay. Then, so that's both of Sam's turns. So we draw an event. Boy, guys. Ooh, it lines up. Suit puncture. Gain a critically wounded injury. Ooh. Event card. Should we do an event card? Let's do the mech suit observer. Let's re-roll. Let's redraw an event card. Corrosive rain. Lose 1 supply or roll the danger D die? How does D look? Gain exhausted, gain panicked, or spend a die. 2, 3, 4. Let's roll the danger C die, or danger D die. 1 for D is nothing. Nice. Okay. Cool. That worked better. Didn't have to progress any time tracks. All right, next round. Boy, this is a long one, guys, for sure. Okay, now what? I wonder if we should just heal up Amir real quick, too. But Amir has to get there first. So it's going to charge next. What we can do, though, is we can spend a charge to ignore 1 time track progression on any chosen threat card. The effect of the current time track slot is not resolved again. So yeah, so we can make it not move, and then we could move away a little bit. That might be helpful. Let me think here. So I think Amir maybe should should move into those archways. Then maybe we heal him up. Yeah, let's do that. So first we have to move here. We have to spend 2 dice, not a computer, and no accidents. So let's spend these 2 reds. Oh wait, hold on. Let's spend greens because we can reroll 2 greens. Oh, there was 1 accident, so let's see. So let's do applied knowledge. Reroll any number of green die. This one, standard success, perfect. Okay, so he travels there, then he spends 1 more die, so we'll spend this red die, and he goes here. Then we're gonna do mech suit custodian. You may carry 1 suit, you spend a die, so we're gonna spend this die. And then one crew member in your sector may lose 2 die to discard 1 injury die and 1 injury card. So we're gonna lose these 2, blue and green, red. Okay, and we discard this and this. And I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not this early on, but I want to keep my wounds down as much as possible. Okay, but I feel okay about it. They're just standard success dies, so I mean, I think we're okay. All right. So that's Amir's first turn, right? So now we draw an event. It does not line up, so this gets progressed. This gets progressed. Reconfiguration. Remove 1 chosen marker from the edge of the threat card. Okay. This would happen. So this would go, so we're going to spend 1 charge from Sam, and it says spend 1 charge to ignore 1 time track progression on 1 chosen threat card. The effect of the current time track slot is not resolved again. So it doesn't move, it just stays there, unfortunately. I was hoping that it moved but just didn't do anything, because then we could reset the track as the next one. So, all right, there's that. Okay, and then, so that's Amir's turn, so he started. And then, let's see, we need someone to map the area. So it's going to be a danger die no matter what. And then we need compasses and sciences. So let's have Vakujlo go. And he's going to roll these 2 guys and a Vanguard. Let's just go with this for now. Danger die A is spend a die, so we'll spend spend a green die. Then we get a compass, another compass, and a science. Perfect. Okay, so that gets spent. And then we go to log 128. Oh, fun. Okay. All right, so 440, 441, 442, 443. So let's see here. 441 is in Sector 6. 442 is in Sector 7. 443 is in Sector 8. And then 440 in Sector... it doesn't say. In this sector. Oh. And we get marked archways. Despite all the technology we carry with us, simple arrows scribbled into the walls allowed us to finally make sense of the room. Return to the top level so we can go back to Sector 3. Ambush the Metahedron. If the Guardian Metahedron threat card is in this sector, progress the green track on its card by 1. Okay, so yeah, we can basically compass and a xenology will help us ambush it, and we can move on. Okay. So that was Vakujlo's first turn. So his second turn is going to be move, right? So we're going to move here. Visions of power. The walls suddenly disappear as you tumble into a twisted vision where you and the rest of the ISS Vanguard crew dominate the galaxy, ruthlessly crushing any resistance. Oh, sorry. Nothing else here. Fight the visions. In this dice check, you must take and roll all dice from your crew member board, including those in your spent pool. Holy cow. So fight the visions. In this check, you must take and roll all dice from your crew member board, including those in your spent pool. So everything on the crew board, if we get a strength, a shield, and a wrench, we go red. If anything else, we discard any Vanguard results. Okay. All right, well, that was Vakujlo's second action, right? So does line up, heating malfunction, lose a blue. Let's just lose a blue. Oh no, yeah, let's lose this blue. Okay, don't progress time tracks, which that's good. Okay, so I'm thinking here, who's gonna be the best person to fight these visions? Who has the least amount of strength, shield, and wrench? And I guess Amir would be the best one to do it, and his turn is over, which sucks. So maybe we should move all of them in, and then Amir can go, because he's got only one shield, no strength, and he's got two that could possibly be wrenches, but we can re-roll a blue die or move two from the roll pool to the spent pool. I mean, I guess we could do that with any of them, right? As long as we've got some that have two from the roll pool to the other spent pool. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do it. We could do it. Should we just do it? So here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities. We can reroll any number of green die, which isn't going to help us. And then also Vakujlo can assist with 1 die, with 1 card. You know, maybe Sam or Nerio. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possibilities. So Nerio is probably going to be the best one, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities. So yeah, let's have Nerio go next. So his first action is going to be move. He's going to use his jetpack, so he's going to use a red die. Then second action is going to be fight the visions. So he rolls all of his die. And does it all, I mean, I guess we were going to use all of it, right? Yeah. So we're going to, all of them are going to go to our spent pool afterwards, which that kind of sucks. Okay, so we're going to roll all these dice. We can reroll any number of green. We can move 2 from the roll pool to the spent pool, turn 1 other die to a Vanguard. So that'll get rid of 3 dice. We can reroll any number of green die. Vakujlo can do reroll any die, reroll a green die. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. Let's do it. Oh man, here we go. Okay. All right, so accidents don't matter. So let's move accidents down. Science doesn't matter. Standard success doesn't matter. Let's move those. Vanguards don't matter. I'm just moving them. Actually, here, let's move them out of the way. So these don't matter. This matters. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Compasses don't matter. Strength does. Compasses don't. And compasses don't. Oh, strength does. Whoops, sorry. Strength and shield. So we have those two cards. So let's have focus. Move 2 from the roll pool to the unspent pool to turn 1 other die to the Vanguard result. So we'll just turn this one to Vanguard. So then return any Vanguard to the available dice in the owner's crew board. Oh, okay. So this one goes to available dice. This one goes to available dice. Then, so that goes away. Should we re-roll a green? Or re-roll any die? I don't want to chance it. Ooh, so, okay. But we do it, right? So all these go to the spent pool, which that sucks. Give me a few minutes. Discard this card, so shoop. Okay, now we get the first Guardian. You're not sure whether the statue was meant to represent the builders of this place, but if it did, they were very different to any life form you have encountered so far. Okay, all right. So that was Nerio's second action. Draw an event. Faint clues. They don't line up, so we're going to progress this time track. We're going to charge, but let's go ahead and spend another charge from Sam to ignore that progression. And then this is going to go here. Okay. That's Nerio's turn. And then Sam's going to go. So this goes away. This goes away. This goes away. Sam is going to move with his jetpack, so he spends 1 die. And then second action, move again. Let's move here. Vision of Decadence. You tumble into a twisted vision where humanity solves all its problems thanks to Vanguard's discoveries and devotes itself to hundreds of decadent pleasures. Fight the vision. In this dice check, you must take and roll all dice from your crew board, including those in your spent pool. If you Vanguards, returns are available. If you got pickaxe, a xenology, and a computer, we fail. Okay. All right. So we'll have to look who's going to be the best one to do that. So that's the second action. Let's just deal with that first. We do not line up, so we progress all the time tracks. Wait, hold on. Discard any number of time tokens from any tracks, then return this card to the armory. This portable time warper. So should we do magnetic disturbance or charge? I think let's do magnetic disturbance. So that gets reset. This does progress. This does progress. So it charges. So it moves 1 sector closer towards a random crew member. So it goes here. And then that crew member rolls an eye. Danger eye, it looks like. So Kujlo has to, well, Mir has to roll an eye. So we get 4 for eye, which is lose a die. If there's no marker arcana, you may place marker here to reroll your danger die. Oh, or any of it in your sector. Oh, shoot. I think I did that wrong. We have to lose a die. So I guess we'll lose this red. Nope, we're over here. We'll lose this green, red, this red die right here. Okay. Fantastic. So that's everybody's turn. So now it's a new round. Sucks that Amir's behind. But I guess he can move twice and just catch up, right? Yeah, so let's just move. Let's move once for his first action. Guess roll 2 die, no computer. Okay, there we go. And then move again for his second action. 2 die, no computer. Ooh, there is an accident. Ooh, that was his analogy for an accident. So, let's have Vakujlo help, and with a dodge card, so he can re-roll a green. Accident again. So we don't move. There's nothing else we can do. See here, we can any die. It says roll 1 die from your spent pool and add it to your roll pool. Is that going to help us? I don't think so. Because then I was thinking we could do move 2 from the roll pool to the spent pool to it on 1 brackets, but that one gives us 1 die. Oh, but okay, we actually do it. We do roll the danger die and then we do move. So actually, yeah, let's just do that. So we'll roll the danger I. 2 for I. Gain the wounded injury. Let's do the Guardian mech suit because we are still technically in there. And then we roll the danger die. 4 for I. Lose a die. Great. So Amir loses the screen die. Losing die all over the place. But he's there. Good for him. Okay. So that's Amir's turn. And we're going to draw an event. Does not line up. So we progress time track. Reset this track. Reset this track. Okay. Now what? So we need pickaxe, xenology, and computers are bad. Yeah, because so Nerio's going to be the best one. So let's have Nerio go again. He's just going to take care of all of them. So he's going to use a jetpack to move here. Boom. And then... Okay, and then Amir can help. So he's then going to spend his second action to fight the visions. So we roll all of our dice again. Okay. So any Vanguards go back. So this goes back. So we need pickaxe, xenology, or computers. So we got this. So we got those 2 cards, those 2 dice. So let's have Amir help. Amir is going to spend focus, move 2 from the roll pool to the other spent pool to turn 1 other die to the Vanguard result. So these go to the spent pool. And then which one do we want to the Vanguard result? Is there a good one that we can put in the Vanguard result? Let's just do this one. This one's now Vanguard, so now it goes back to the board. And then we've done it. We fought the visions. Nerio is holding up the entire group. Good job, Nerio. Okay. Discard this card. Second Guardian. 1 more disturbing statue, this time different to the one you've seen before. Okay. So that's Nerio's second action. So he now draws an event. Does not line up. So this gets progressed. This gets progressed. Oops. This gets progressed and this gets progressed. So we charge. So we move here. So now Vakujlo is going to get the danger eye. Oh, this gets removed. 2 for I. Let's gain the wounded injury. So here, let's do, for Vakujlo, we're going to do automated mental inhibitor. So we discard that, we don't gain the wounded injury. All right, we need Sam's charges back. It was so nice to keep him at bay. Okay, so now we want Vakujlo to move twice, right? Yes. Ooh, and I've got a good idea. So let's have him move once. So he spends 2 die, no accidents, no computers. No accidents, no computers. He moves. Then he's going to do entropy reversal field. You or another crew member in your sector refreshes all dice and draws 3 cards. Return this card to the armory. Nerio is going to refresh all of his dice, which is a great idea, Josh. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. But he'll probably be the best one for this one too. And draws 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's his first action, so that didn't count as an action playing that card. Then second action, he's going to move. Kujla's going to move here. So again, 2 die, no accidents, no computers. Okay. So that's Vakujlo's, all of Vakujlo's actions. Draw event. Do not line up. So we discard this condition. And we get eerie voices again. Whew, good. This gets progressed. Annihilating blast happens. It nails this. Nothing happens. Good. Okay. Then Sam's turn. Sam is going to spend his jetpack. Oh, he has... first off, let's look. Let's look and see what we got going on here. Let's just have him... Let's have him exert. So let's have him spend this blue die. He gets 5 dice back, so that's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Then he'll spend a red die to move to this sector. Okay, so now we need to figure out who is going to handle this vision. Compass, science, and DNA are bad. 5 with Sam, so Vakujlo is the best one for this, which his turn is done, but we can have him start. So let's have Sam's second action. Let's have him prepare. Sam's turn. Draw an event. We do line up Hurricane. Discard every lead token from the Discovery decks. No problem. Next round. So Vakujlo is going to do this one. All right, Vakujlo, are you ready? I wonder if I should have Nerio and Amir move in, because charge is going to happen next. So let's have Amir move in. So he's going to spend 2 die, no accidents, so that should be easy. There we go. And he's moved in. Then second action, let's have him rest. 4, draw a card, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we get 6 dice back. His 2 actions, move and rest. Draw an event. Impossible structure, it does not line up, unfortunately. So we move here, this resets, this moves here, we charge, and then we have to roll the danger I die. 4 for I, because we lose a die. We can use the Mech-Suit Guardian, so let's put a charge on that. Re-roll the danger die. 4 again. It was meant to be Nerio, so we lose a die, so let's just lose this green die. Okay. Now, I guess doesn't matter at this point if Nereo goes next, because it's just gonna reset the track. So yeah, let's have Vakujlo go. So no science, compass, or DNA. Should we have him prepare once beforehand? Yeah, first action, prepare. Perfect. We got stubborn, move 2 dice from the roll pool to the spin pool, 1 to the result with brackets. Then, second action, we fight the vision. So here we go, Vakujlo. Make it rain! Okay. So strength, pickaxe doesn't matter. Standard success accident doesn't matter. This gets returned here. This gets returned here. Strength and shield doesn't matter. Compasses do matter. Compass and zoology matter. Accidents don't. This gets returned. This gets returned. Okay, so he is going to use stubborn. Move 2 from the roll pool to the unspent pool to turn 1 other to the result with brackets. Is that going to help us though? Oh yeah, we can do that. So that is going to happen. So these 2 go away, and then we can just move this one to result with brackets. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. So that one we have a problem with, but one with brackets. Let's move this one to one with brackets, and that gets replaced. Then Amir can help with his stubborn. So we get 2 from the roll pool to the spent pool, 1, 2 to turn 1 other result to the result with brackets. Is there anyone that I can get? No. So it doesn't matter. All these get spent anyways. All right, and we go to 440. Replace with card 444. Okay, the Broken Guardian. The statue lies in pieces, each one too heavy for any one of you to handle. The door at the end of the corridor seems impossible to open. Move segments into place. You may reroll each of your rolled dice once for every assisting crew member. Okay. All right, so that's Vakujlo's second action. Draw an event. Detached. It does not line up, so we reset the track. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. So maybe I've got a cool idea. Can we do it? Oh yeah, definitely. So let's have Nereo go. So his first action is going to be move here. The red die. Done. Then we are going to move the segments into place. Here we go. So we need a strength, a xenology, and a wrench. So we're going to play. During a dice check, you may place this card in the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including yourself. It doesn't say anything about this is an assist, so we get 1 Vanguard. We are going to play. Sam is going to play his repair droid, which gives a Vanguard, and the scout droid from Amir is going to play, and that's 3 Vanguards. I know that's a lot, but we don't have to worry about it. It's done. So we go to log 139, so that'll be Nereo's second action. How do you want to arrange the parts? All players discuss and choose 1. Uh-oh. We gotta use clues here. Wings on the bottom. Then circle. Then square. Oh, there's a sphere too. Wings on the bottom. Ooh. We haven't seen a circle. I think wings on the bottom, circle, square. Let's try D.
It's working. The doorway at the end of the hall slowly opens, revealing stairs leading deeper into the depths.
Yes. Okay, let me show you how that happened real quick, what my thought process was. This one has wings on top, then square, then circle, or sphere, or whatever. This one, it looks like it's just kind of rotating, so the sphere, not the sphere, the cylinder on the bottom goes to the top, everything else moves down. And then this one would be the same thing except for down some more. So that was my thought process anyways. I don't know if that's the correct, but I guessed correctly no matter what. Okay. Oh, and I've had a pet the entire time, haven't I? I've never used him. Okay, deeper into the depths. Replace a card in this sector with 445. Okay. All right, the third Guardian. The Guardian is now whole, and the door at the end of the corridor is open. Walk through the door. Place crew member in sector 9. This counts as an action. Okay. All right, so Nerio is done. So Nerio draws an event. We don't get anything, so this gets discarded. So now we have mech suit glitches, so we have to turn over all of our mech suits and all of our equipment. And then it says, that's it. This gets progressed. This gets progressed. Charge. Oh no. So it moves here, and everyone has to roll that danger eye die. So Amir first. 3 for I. Spend 2 die. So 1, 2. Kujlo. 3 for I. Spend 2 die. So these 2. Let's keep doing 3. Nerio. 2. Gain the wounded injury. Here, evacuation procedure during a dice check. I don't know if this is the dice check. Discard all danger die from the roll pool and return all injury dice from the roll pool to the unspent pool. Sure. So that gets discarded, so that doesn't happen. Sure. I don't know if that's right or not, but Sam's turn. He gets 2, so he gets the wounded injury. Who's the? Oh yeah, field surgery for Vakujlo. Anytime you gain the injury, do not gain that injury die. Dang it. So 2 for I is gain the wounded injury, so he now gains the wounded injury. Which is pretty good. We've made it this far. We only have 1 injury at this point. We've mitigated all the other ones. Okay. Great. So now Nerio's done. Now it's Sam's turn. So Sam's gonna walk through. Put him in sector 9. So we spend 1 die to do that. Let's spend pickaxe. Okay, that was his first action. Then we go to log 565.
Another ramp down. How much deeper can we go?
If my calculations are correct, not much. The neutron star's crust is only 2 kilometers thick, and we've already descended 3/4 of that.
So what's below?
We don't know. We think the core of a neutron star is liquid. It's a quark soup of matter, broken down by unimaginable forces. A pressure cooker of nuclear reactions and...
Okay, I know enough. Let's get going. My null field readings are getting wonky.
Look, there's something.
There's something. Discard mission card M201. Okay. Shuffle all discarded advanced events back into the deck. Return all discarded leads to the lead bag. Okay. Remove all time tokens and markers from the planet board. and threat cards. Discard any threat cards. Okay. Return all cards from the planet board to the appropriate card trays. Any threats and lander standee off the planet board. Discard all mission equipment tokens from the planet board. They may be placed again. You discard the pet. Return this die to the spent pool. Open the Planetopedia to 40 and 41. Ooh, Builder's Vault. Ooh. Populate the right side of the planet board with indicated unique discoveries face down. We didn't ever get this unique discovery. I wonder. Oh, Metahedron's lymph. I bet you we get that when we, if we defeated them, the guy. But okay, but let's discard it for now. Okay, populate the right side of the planet board. Little condition space. If you have any incapacitated crew members, flip them face up. These crew members once again take part in the exploration. Each crew member discards one injury card and one injury die. Yeah. Yeah. Each crew member refreshes all their dice. Each crew member may add the following number of section dice from their section compartment to the crew board. Add the following number of section dice from their section compartment to the crew board. Okay. So if we have 3 available dice, so we only have 2. Oh, dang. So we didn't spend enough. If we have 3 available dice, add 3 dice. If we have 4 available dice, add 2 dice. So Emir adds 2 dice back. Let's do a red and a blue. And then 5 or more available dice, add 1 die, gain 2 supply. 6. So if you only had 2 available dice, we didn't get any dice back. That stinks. We could have gotten all of our dice back. Yuck. Well, we were too efficient, I guess. Gain 2 supplies.
Away team, exploration report 1945I.
At the end of the maze of corridors and ramps, we emerged into a wide-open cavern. Its floor consisting of large floating platforms, smooth and reflective like a mirror. The lights of our mecha suits were too weak to reach the other side. In front of us, painted white by constant barrage of lighting, a step pyramid floated, with a large door and complex locking mechanism. Behind it, there was a suspended tower of some sort, its top drawing in most of the lighting that constantly poured from the ceiling above. And in 4 corners of the large pyramid, we noticed 4 smaller ones, each with a strange catafalque connected to the main pyramid with a thick cable. It was one thing to know the builders managed to dig their facility into the densest, heaviest matter of the universe, but now we also knew they made machines out of it. This wasn't the end of our surprises. As we stopped admiring the view in front of us, a giant machine emerged from the darkness, a colossal robot, emitting a force field that shielded something just under its spidery legs. Behind the field, we caught a glimpse of something green and vibrant. A window to another world that this hulking machine kept moving with itself. How was all of it connected? How could we open the door? We knew we had little time left to find out.
Interesting. Okay. Place all crew members in Sector 1. The Lightning Tower. The highest point of the area seems to draw in violent lightning strikes. So we can enable the tower. Go to log 897. And each crew member rolls danger die if we fail. Place the Builder's Biome Bot threat card in the indicated space along the top edge of the board. Builder's Biome threat. Okay, Builder's Biome Bot. Okay, so this one, the hulking creature roams the dead landscape, carrying a piece of different reality under its protective bubble. Whenever builders biome bot would leave a sector, place the POI card from that sector at the bottom of the biome bot's pile first. Okay. Oh, okay. So maybe it like picks up the cards and moves them around. Interesting. Find cards 91 and 92. Place them face down in the indicated biome's POI pile next to the biome's threat card so that 92 is on top, okay? Face down. Okay. Place the builder's biome standee in sector 2. Reminder, when a POI is placed by the biome's POI card, all dice, tokens, and markers placed on the POI card are discarded. Okay. If there are fewer than 4 crew members in play, perform the following steps. If there's no engineering crew, if there's no science, no security, if there's no recon. The rules of the vault lock in Sector 9 are connected to 4 pedestals in Sector 2, 4, 6, and 8. 6 and 8, okay. The rules of the vault lock in Sector 9, the vault lock, are connected to 4 pedestals, okay. Note, when a new POI card is placed by the biome bot's ability, all markers and dice in the previous POI are discarded. To operate the vault's lock, you may need to find a way to stop or control the builder's biome bot. Flip all turn tokens to their turn available, start a new round on the planetary exploration, and continue the game. Whew. Wow, okay. Well, I think this is a good place to stop for this episode. We've been through a lot. Looks like we've gone for an hour and a half before editing. But wow, that's been awesome. I've really enjoyed this so far. This is really cool. It does feel very much like a dungeon crawl, but thank you guys so much for watching. We'll maybe see the finale of this entire board game next episode. Thank you guys again. We'll see you next time.